So she had the bruise for quite a while before it abscessed?
Probably, yeah.
And we can't tell, or?
I think I pushed on it on Tuesday, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So usually it'll take anywhere between 3 to 5 days for it to abscess if it's going to.
Okay.
She's still swollen up in here, but a lot less than she was on Thursday.
Right.
Was it a stone bruise, Cindy?
That's what he figures started it. The other thing that we noticed on Tuesday and Thursday was that bulb, the hole is on the inside, right beside the frog, and if you look straight up, that heel bulb on that side was a bit swollen.
You could see that part?
That was another clue.
Wow.
So what we're trying to do now is, by putting that animal Lintex poultice on the bottom, we're trying to suck it through the bottom because we don't want it to blow through the bulb.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot harder to treat if it blows through the bulb, so the whole point of this is to try and draw it out. And she's much better. I mean, Thursday she was not even weight-bearing, and today she's walking. So usually...
And trying to chew it off.
Yeah, and usually when it's opened, like Dan saw it on Thursday and cut the part of the sole away to allow it to open, and as soon as that happens, usually they feel better. It's like if you have a big lump and it's swollen and hurts, and someone opens it up so it can drain, it feels better immediately. So,
Like a blood blister on your fingernail.
Is that 20 minutes you're going to leave her in there?
no, she's on the Epsom for 10. Epsom
10.
salts, yeah. So with the Epsom salts, what you do is you boil the water and put some salt in, usually at least a half a cup, if not more. And then let the salt dissolve, and then add a little cold water. It's got to be nice and warm though. I mean, that's bath temperature, pretty warm.
Quite toasty?
Oh yeah, but she likes it. And it's got a medicated poultice in there that will draw the gunk out. So you want to put it over top of the hole. And then you put a pad on top of that to keep it in place. Then get your vet tech cap. This is what sort of holds it in place until you can get your duct tape on. So when you're putting this stuff on, it doesn't matter how tight you put it on the hook, but it does matter how tight you put it over the bulbs. So you just stretch it as far as the roll stretches. You don't need to actually yard on it, okay? So you just sort of stretch it as the roll stretches. Good. So you've got that. Now that's where this comes in handy. Get it on so tight. This all worked a lot better on Thursday when there was nobody here. So just center that over the bottom, make it flat on the bottom, and then start tapering up the edges. When you get to the hoof, push the hoof down so that this actually goes into the little valley in there. Then you take your duct tape, you go a couple times around the top of the hoof to make sure it's going to stay on. And again, be careful when you're going to the bulbs that you don't make it too tight. And just flatten it all down nicely. So she's got really good padding and protection, plus the boot's going to give her some protection, so if you want to smear a dollop on here, right around the edges, especially the toe. Good girl. Right around here. That girl.
Is that where it's So it would slip into the boot easier?
Yeah. Perfect. A little bit on it. So make sure the boot's clean and dry.
She doesn't like the boot.
She seems like trimming.
She likes the,
trimming.
She knows.
Will be.
So you can push her ankle against your knee, whatever it takes to get leverage. Then ask her to step on it a few times. Then you check that her toe is in position, which it is.